The forest was alive. Strange whispers curled through the ancient trees, their bark shimmering with a faint, otherworldly glow. Shafts of moonlight pierced the canopy, illuminating patches of ground where vibrant, glowing mushrooms pulsed with an eerie blue light. This was the Scarlet Thicket, the enchanted forest that no mortal dared enter, except for one. Orin tightened his grip on his sword, his heart pounding in rhythm with his hurried steps. The air bristled with unseen magic, each breeze sending a shiver down his spine. Somewhere deep in this cursed forest, the Lady Lyrian was being held captive, and he was the only one reckless or brave enough to venture inside. By his side, his faithful companion Brevin walked cautiously, his crossbow drawn. "Let me get this straight," Brevin muttered. "We're walking into the most dangerous place in the kingdom to save a princess from the clutches of a demon, and you're sure this is a good idea because it's the right thing to do," Orin said firmly. His green eyes glinted with determination. "Lyrian doesn't deserve to suffer because of the Demon King's greed." Brevin snorted. "I was hoping for a better reason, like gold, fame, or oh no, what's that?" A low growl echoed through the trees, cutting through their banter. They spun around, weapons raised, as a hulking beast emerged from the shadows. Its fur was black as night, with glowing red eyes and jagged teeth that glinted like knives in the faint light. "Move," Orin shouted, lunging forward to engage the beast. Brevin rolled to the side, releasing a bolt that embedded itself uselessly in the creature's thick hide. Orin's blade flashed in the moonlight as he struck, his blows landing with sparks of silver fire. But it was as he dodged the creature's claws that his boot snagged a hidden cord. A net of shimmering golden thread shot up from the forest floor, ensnaring them both. The beast let out a deafening roar as it was dragged into the trap. A voice rang out from the shadows, a surprisingly cheerful one. "That trap was for the beast, not you, but hey, two birds, one stone." From the underbrush stepped a wiry man dressed in patchwork clothing, a scrappy grin plastered across his face. He twirled a wand made of twisted, glowing wood. Brevin groaned. "What we owe you is an explanation. Who are you, and where's the fastest way to the Demon King's lair?" At the mention of the Demon King, Finn's grin wavered. "You're serious? You're heading there? Oh boy, you're either the bravest fools I've ever met or the absolute dumbest. Still." His eyes twinkled with mischief. "You might need someone like me to show you the way. That is, if you've got something worth trading." Orin hesitated before pulling out a golden medallion. "This belonged to my father. It's enchanted to repel lesser spirits." Finn inspected it, then nodded. "Deal. Follow me, and try not to step in any more traps." The journey deepened, and the path became a nightmare of illusions, a chasm they almost fell into that was, in truth, solid ground. Statues that sprang to life wielding clubs, and thorny vines that seemed particularly fond of Brevin's crossbow. With Finn's guidance and Orin's courage, they persevered. Finally, they emerged into a clearing dominated by a massive obsidian tower. Swirling black clouds loomed overhead as the air crackled with the Demon King's magic. "Last chance to turn back," Finn said nervously. Orin didn't hesitate. "Lyrian's inside. We finish this now." Within the tower, the Demon King awaited, a towering figure cloaked in smoke and shadow, his fiery eyes boring into Orin. Beside the throne, Lyrian lay unconscious, bound by chains of flickering darkness. "You dare challenge me, mortal?" the Demon King rumbled, his voice like an earthquake. Foolish. The battle was brutal. The Demon King's power was overwhelming, his every move pounding the warriors with waves of dark energy. Finn's spells provided brief distractions, while Brevin's bolts chipped away at the Demon King's defenses. But it was Orin who struck the decisive blow. Drawing forth an amulet he'd recovered during their journey, a diamond crescent imbued with ancient light, he leapt forward and shouted, "By the power of the Everbright, I banish you." The amulet erupted in a burst of blinding light, piercing the Demon King's armor of smoke. With a deafening roar, the Demon King vanished, his form dissolving into the winds. Orin rushed forward, breaking the chains that bound Lyrian. Her eyes fluttered open, and she smiled faintly. "You came for me," she whispered. "Always," he said softly. As they emerged from the tower, the first rays of dawn illuminated the forest. The darkness had lifted. The Scarlet Thicket was no longer a place of shadows, but of light and renewal. Their journey was over, but the bonds they'd forged, the lessons they'd learned, and the magic they wielded would stay with them forever.